What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Light Skin Gaming. In this video, we're going to go over GTA 5 Online's weekly update, including the money making methods and sales of the week. But first things first, I'm going to ask you guys to please make sure you smash that like button and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. We go over various GTA 5 related content, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video and get something out of this video. So first thing we're going to take a look at is the Specter for $599,000. You guys can pick this up for free if you guys spin the wheel and win it on the wheel in the casino. This is a pretty decent podium vehicle if you guys ask me, so definitely recommend spinning the wheel to win this vehicle. As well as we have this week's prize ride, which is the Dominator ASP, and it is coming in at $1,775,000. So this is a really expensive vehicle, and you guys can actually win this vehicle this week by placing top 3 and 6 Los Santos car meet races. So that's pretty easy. You can get a group of friends, help each other win that, and get this free prize ride. So now that we've taken a look at the prize vehicle and podium vehicle, we're going to look at the discounted content first. And if we head on over to Legendary Motorsports, you're going to see that the Casco is actually on sale for $552,000, which is actually a pretty good deal, 40% off. And then we have the Vapid Click for $545,000 as well on Legendary Motorsports. And then when we take a look at Southern San Andreas Superautos.com, you guys will see the Vapid Slam Truck for 30% off at $917,000, as well as the Albany Primo for 30% off. So that's not too bad either. As well as you'll see the Albany Primo on Benny's website for 30% off for that $6,300. And you'll actually be able to customize this vehicle to Benny's variant for 30% off, only costing you $280,000. So definitely recommend, if you are into those type of vehicles, picking this up, as it is quite a big discount. And then we have the Moonbeam. I really do like this vehicle. It's a van, and you can get it on Benny's website as well for $22,000. That's again 30% off. And as well as a custom variation of this, you can upgrade it for 30% off at $259,000, which is again a very significant discount. And then one that I had a hard time finding, but you'll see that you can get the Yosemite Rancher here for 30% off. This is actually going to be the custom variation you're going to get on discount, and you guys will be able to get it on Benny's website as well. And you guys will be able to customize the Yosemite, the classy Yosemite, into the Rancher variant, which I thought was very interesting, so you guys might want to do that. And lastly, when we stop at Benny's workshop, you'll see you can get all hydraulics for 50% off. So when you go to Benny's Original Motorworks, all the hydraulics will be 50% off. So if you were neglecting putting hydraulics on it because they were a little pricey, now would be a pretty good time to go ahead and do so. And then when moving on to Warstock Cash and Carry, we have the Hauler Custom, which is the Mobile Operations Center's cab. You can actually go from the Phantom variant to the Hauler Custom. I do like the Hauler Custom's look, and for 30% off, you're only going to be paying $980,000. So I do recommend you guys go ahead and pick up this sale. Definitely a decent upgrade for the price. And probably my favorite sale of the week, we have 40% off all garages. Yes, guys, all garages in GTA 5 Online right now, or 40%. So you guys can go ahead and take advantage of that 40% off deal. If you have Prime Gaming, you'll be able to get the Casco for $238,000, as well as you'll be able to get the RT3000 for a very cheap price of $836,000. So if you guys do have Prime Gaming, you guys will be able to have access to the sales. If you don't, you guys can always sign up for a 30-day free trial with the link below. Now that we've gone over this week's discounted content, we're going to take a look at this week's money making methods, and I'm going to quickly go over these because I did not have time to play them, but I have played them in the past before. First things first, we have the Sumo mode. I did play a little bit of this, to be honest with you guys. It was 3 times the money. I got invited, I decided to join, and honestly, it's actually really fun. I do see why people love Sumo so much, and it's 3 times money and RP. I will say, if you're not winning, you're not getting a decent payout, but if you're winning, you're going to get a semi-decent payout because the rounds are really short, so you'll make anywhere from 5 to 8 grand per round, and that's without completing the round fully. I think you'll probably make around around 10k if you completed the full round, but that's not too bad at all considering the rounds sometimes only last a minute. So 8k per minute's not a bad payout. So 3 times money and RP. The RP payout though, I did notice, was actually quite nice and viable. So if you actually win, your RP payout is actually going to be pretty decent for completing this. So I highly recommend you guys go ahead and play the adversary mode of Sumo for 3 times money. And then we have 2 times money on Gerald's contact missions. So the contact missions for Gerald have been around for a while. They're very straightforward. You usually have to take a package, steal a package, and deliver it back. Very simple, and they pay out pretty decently when they're 2 times money. It depends on how long you spend in the mission and all that, so your payout's going to vary. You might make anywhere from $5,000 to like $35,000, but I recommend spending around 10 to 15 minutes in your mission if you want to maximize your profit. But for me, I just complete the mission as fast as I possibly can, because I don't really want to waste time sitting around in a mission that I've already technically completed. And then as well as we have 2 times money and RP on special vehicle work. Not a huge fan. You guys can do these missions from your CEO office on the computer. You'll see special vehicle work. And if you need the discount for your special vehicle work, like your discount for your Phantom Wedge and all those type of vehicles, you guys can go ahead and complete these. Definitely worth your time for that purpose, just for the money you're going to save. But at 2 times money, you guys can go ahead and experience these missions and start unlocking those discounts if you haven't already. So that kind of concludes our money making methods of the week. They're not that great, but they're decent enough, especially if you're just trying to have a good time. We have Sumo, we have Gerald's contact missions, and we have special vehicle work for you guys to make that extra money in GTA 5 online. So this week we have Power Station, which can be found on the lower right hand side of the map, mid-lower right hand side of the map, and I used the Baddie 801 to complete this. We are about to start the time trial, and you have 1 minute and 26 seconds to start the time trial. And once you start, you're going to want to wheelie as much as possible. In my scenario, it's raining. Hopefully for you guys it's not, but if it is raining, you just want to mind that your grip's not going to be as good as usual. But that's okay. You'll see you just want to follow the path I'm taking as usual, guys. For you guys that use my guides to complete the time trial, just follow the path I'm taking. You'll see I'm wheeling up the mountain on the left hand side, and then I just go right beside this billboard and then up here on the right hand side of the road in the median. I really should stay in the median. You'll see I tried to, but I almost hit that sign. Just like last video, the median is very safe, but sometimes you'll hit a sign or a little rock. Sometimes will be there. It's rare, but it does happen, so just keep that in mind. And you see I'm just trying to keep top speed. I'm on my Baddie 801 fully upgraded, and I'm wheeling as much as possible. I do believe you're probably going to need the upgraded version of this, so you will have to take it into a garage and upgrade it if you plan on using this vehicle, but there are plenty of other vehicles. And you see I turn off. You're going to want to turn off around the same place I am. Hopefully you don't lose as much speed as I did going up the hill. I didn't land as gracefully as I'd like to, but you see I go to the top of the hill, just to the right of like the yellow dot, and then I like to go back down. I gain a lot of speed going back down, and then I try to land this part. Now this is probably the very hardest part of the whole time trial. You see you need to like really slow down but keep a decent speed, go through that fence, and you will make the time trial. And I beat it in 1 minute and 25.5 seconds, so it is a very tight time trial. It's going to take some skill, and if you are experienced, you'll have an easy time with these, and if not, you will have a difficult time. But I enjoy doing them, and for $100,000, I don't see why not you wouldn't go attempt to beat this time trial and make that money. So if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.